Hi guys, today I'm going to make my first video and today we're going to make Lamingtons. You could use self-raising flour which already has all the baking powder and ingredients you need. You need some sugar, unsalted butter. I personally think this is the best one. You need vanilla extract to get that nice flavouring in it, and then you need some eggs because that's the key point in the whole thing. For the sponge cake, you can use the Thermomix. It's very easy, very fast and very good for making cakes, soups and all of that stuff. But today we're going to use it. So first you need to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. So make sure it's on fan and make it precisely on 180 degrees, otherwise it'd be undercooked or it could be burnt. Right now we're going to have to get the springform tin and make sure it's greased. Nicely grease it in so it doesn't stick or burn to the pan. 53 to 63 grams of eggs you need. 4 eggs are in, you want to get your caster sugar and then you pour it in so it's exactly 120 grams. If it's not, it's okay, but try to make sure it's all 120 grams. So you get your 120 gram flour, get your vanilla extract, a teaspoon in there, and you just nicely place it in. So it says the next step, 1 pinch of fine sea salt. You need the sea salt because it enhances the flavour of your sponge cake or Lamingtons, as you call it. So just to put a bit of in your hand, like about that much, and you just put it in. You rub your hand so all of the sea salt comes off. So if you're sensitive to noises, you can have your noise cancelling headphones, but I'm not really, so I don't really need it. But it's handy to have one if you're sensitive to noise. So you might want to hold the Thermomix, but you put it up to number 10 because it's really loud. Start mixing it into the tin, and you want to get a nice even spread to it. So once you get your mixture in, you want to get that nice even surface so all of the mixture gets cooked properly. And once you've done that, you want to get a nice hit to it so all of the air bubbles come up and pop. You want to get your baking gloves, and if you're doing this alone and you're quite young, get adult to do this with you because you don't want to burn yourself with it. So you open your oven, you put your mixture in, and you put it on the top rack so it cooks better. And you want to do that for 20 to 25 minutes roughly. So once your 25 minutes is up, you get your adult to get your cake out. As you can see here, I've got a wooden piece of chopstick. You want to place it in the middle, as if it doesn't have anything on it like that, then your cake is ready. If not, and it has moisture on it, it's not ready and it's undercooked. If it's undercooked, then you want to place it back into the oven for another 5 minutes. So once your 10 minutes is cooled down, or if it's still hot, let it cool down a bit more, you want to grab your sponge cake and get all of the sides off. So it's like a nice rectangle. So once you diced your sponges, you see how good the recipe is, so fluffy. Your distilled coconut, and you put it in here and roughly measure out 350 grams. And then so you need to set this aside. So you put it anywhere where there's a free space. So right now you have your sugar. A very special tip that not many people know, that you have this vanilla sugar, Dr. Octa, and you put it in to get that nice, really nice flavour with the chocolate and the vanilla flavour together. So you put this in, you want to get your Dr. Octa vanilla flavoured sugar. Cadbury Bourbon was probably the best cocoa powder you could get because it's very nice and it gives very nice sweetness to your cake. So you want to measure out your 40 grams. And you want to get it nice precisely. You grab it and you get like a nice little bowl, and then you place it into it. So once you poured your chocolate sauce into it, it should look like not too thick but not too liquidy. And then here comes the sticky, messy but very fun part. You get one of your sponges, you stick it into the chocolate sauce, make sure to get all of the sides so all of the detonated coconut can stick to the chocolate sauce. You shake it off a bit and then you put it into the designated coconut. You see all of the chocolate is sticking to the designated coconut. You start rolling it and it should look like this, and then you put it onto the rack and do that several more times. Guys, once your Lamingtons are ready, go ahead and taste it. Best Lamingtons ever. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more great recipes of mine.